Hello, greetings. I'm Diana Wyan, the Artistic Director at Temple Israel of Hollywood, and it is with great joy that I welcome you to today's TIOH Arts and Culture at Home event featuring Nani Noam Vazana. Our ongoing series of online performances and conversations evolved out of our core belief that culture is illuminated, shared, and advanced through the arts. Before I go much further, I want to do two things. First, I want to give a big shout out to our religious school students and families who are also with us this morning. Hello. It's been a while since I've been able to share programs with you, so I'm so thrilled to be sharing digital time and space with you now as you start your day of study. And second, I would like to acknowledge and recognize that Temple Israel of Hollywood is situated on the traditional and unceded lands of the Chumash, Tongva, and Kizh peoples, who have stewarded this land throughout the generations and continue to do so. Now, it is with great joy that I introduce and welcome back today's artist, Nani Noam Vazana, a gifted and award-winning musician. Nani is coming to us all the way from her home in Amsterdam, where she currently is working on the world's first original Ladino album. And I believe that we are lucky enough to get a taste of that today. So please join me in welcoming Nani. Hello.
Hi, Diana. How are you doing? Thanks for
I'm
having
doing
me.
so good. It's so wonderful to have you with us once again. Your performance back in November was a wonderful introduction to Ladino music and culture. And you performed a mix of traditional songs as well as some of the new Ladino songs that you're writing. So what's in store for us today?
So today I thought I will focus on the matriarchal part of Ladino and Sephardic culture in general, because not a lot of people know that Ladino was a language that was invented and preserved at home and was served as a kitchen language. So the women of the community made the language up, spoke it, and preserved it, and wrote all these amazing songs that we know today. And basically all the songs that I'm going to sing today are written by female composers.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let's get into the music. So I'll let you take it from here.
All right, so I'm going to start with the song Cuando el Rey Nimrod, which has both roots in the Ottoman Empire in the 18th century and in the north of Africa in Tangier, Morocco. And it's the story of Abraham that is being depicted in the song, but with the point of view of three different cultures. So this one is Cuando el Rey Nimrod, in the days of King Nimrod.
Cuando el rey Nimrod al campo de salía, miraba en cielo en la estrella, vio una luz santa en la tutería, que había de nacer Abraham vino, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel. Abraham vino, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel. Luego a las comadres se encomendaba que toda mujer que preñada quedara, si no pariera al punto la matara, que había de nacer Abraham vino, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel. Abraham vino, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel. Ay, 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 ay. Bararari, ay, 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 ay. Hey, 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 Allah. Ay, 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 arara. Ya, ra, ay, 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 ay. Cuando rey Nimrod al campo de salía, miraba en cielo en la estrella, vino una luz día de nacer. Abraham Avinu, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel. Abraham Avinu, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel. Abraham Avinu, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel.
So I'm going to go on with a song that I wrote myself, and this one is called Fada de mi corazón. And this one, the meaning of the title is Fairy of My Heart. The song is written about a custom in the Sephardic religion, basically based on the newborn party that is usually only held for girl babies. And the reason that this specific party is held for girl babies is las fadas, the fairies. Apparently, there are, in the Sephardic tradition, also a belief, besides the Orthodox aspect, also a belief in magic. So they believe that there are bad fairies lurking around and trying to harm girl babies that are newborn and are now coming to the world for the first time, new souls as they seek. And this party is inviting all the women of the community to hold the baby for 2 minutes in each hand, in each lap, and they bless the baby. And in this specific time, the blessing is considered twice as potent. And they do that, they pass the baby around from hand to hand to try and confuse the bad fairies, as if they are protected by good fairies. So these women are considered good fairies for that moment in time. And if you have a little sister, this is the time to think about her.
Las estrellas de los cielos, querida, ya me bastan tus ojos claros. Ellas son que haré el umbral de ti al día. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días espera tú a venir que hemos será brillante, fada de mi corazón. Una cosa te diré, querida, en mi alma pues tú entrades, rayos del sol me dates, hizo quiero yo abraces. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días espera tú a venir que hemos será brillante, fada de mi corazón, fada de mi corazón. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días espera tú a venir que hemos será brillante, fada de mi corazón, fada de mi corazón. Que yo te ves, que yo te viré, querida, en mi alma pues tú entrades, rayos del sol me dates, hizo quiero yo abraces. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días espera tú a venir que hemos será brillante, fada de mi corazón. Ten paciencia con ti, querida, en estos días espera tú a venir que hemos será brillante, fada de mi corazón, fada de mi corazón.
Brava.
Thanks.
That was gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit with us about what attracted you to perform and now write in Ladino?
Well, I discovered the language through my grandmother when I was a little girl, and I kind of forgot about it because she passed away when I was 12. And only when I came to Morocco for the first time to play in a jazz festival with my own songs, that's how I rediscovered the music. So on the streets of Fez, I heard some people singing, and it was the same melody that my grandmother was singing to me when I was a child. And this kind of reignited the will to connect with my roots, let's say. Back then, it was like 6 years ago. And after performing for about 3 or 4 years with this traditional repertory, I felt the urge to go back to my origins, which in my eyes, that's who I am. I'm a songwriter. So like all this time I was writing my own songs in Hebrew and in English, and I haven't done it so in Ladino yet. And then I felt that something was missing, and I wanted to start and explore that. So luckily around the same time I got invited, commissioned by the Amsterdam Roots Festival to write the all original Ladino program for their festival. And we found out it was the first all original Ladino program to be written in 500 years. And,
wow.
Yeah. So then I thought it was like a destined moment, like when I discovered that, I thought like, yeah, that's probably something that I really have to do. And then I got reinvested in this through writing again. And so now I'm releasing the first all original Ladino album in the world.
That's fantastic. And is there something about the matriarchal aspect? I mean, this was given to you by your grandmother in some ways. And so the program that you put together today is, centered on that relationship. Is there anything else that kind of draws you to singing in this form? Because I think I know a few women who sing the traditional music, but is there something about how it feels to sing this music that attracts you?
It's interesting that you asked that. Like, it's true that before I got reacquainted with this repertory, I almost only heard women sing in Ladino. There was only one singer, Yoram Gaon, who's a male singer that I heard sing in Ladino, but it was not his main language. So you could see that also. You could hear that when he was singing. And then, in a way, the tradition of singing in Ladino is more focused on the diva culture, the diva aspect of the singer, and you have to embellish as much as possible when you sing rather than focus on the music. So I guess what did not attract me for a very long time to engage with this music is that aspect, because I don't think I have that so much in my personality. But when I had the authentic experience of, hearing it on the street in Morocco, the way it was probably sung 500 years ago, or at least 200 years ago, or something like that, that made me connect. And then I kind of took a turn on the traditional repertory. Because if you listen to the traditional album that I've released in 2018, then it doesn't sound like other Ladino albums. But sorry, you were saying?
Oh, yes, I was agreeing.
So it doesn't sound like the typical Ladino album that you might expect to hear, because the arrangements are more focused on the melody rather than the embellishments. And also I chose to do a very small formation, so there's not like a full orchestra there. So I kind of took it to the singer-songwriter point of view, I guess. So this is how I see it. And I do feel natural singing this music. Maybe it has something to do with the feminine energy, but I don't know. Like, it's something you sometimes, you try something on and it fits like a glove. And this is kind of the way it felt when I started doing it.
Definitely. Well, it feels like that when I hear your music. So I'll let you, I think you've got a few more songs for us.
Yeah. I'm going to go on with Morenica. It means a black-eyed girl. And it's a beautiful Sephardic ballad romance, you would say. It's one of the most famous songs in Ladino. And if you know Avishai Cohen, for instance, you probably heard this song being played before. And it's about a young bride that goes down to the beach on the morning of her wedding day, and she looks out to the sea in hopes of seeing her long lost sailor love that she lost a long time ago. He went to the sea and never returned, so she hopes she could still reconnect with him before she commits for the rest of her life to another man. So this one is Morenica, Black-Eyed Girl.
Morenica, mi bella, yo blanca nací y del sol del verano yo me hice así. Morenica, graciosica sos, tú morena y yo gracioso y ojos pretos tú. Morenica, mi bella, los marineros, si otra vez aún viven yo me voy con ellos. Morenica, graciosica sos, tú morena y yo gracioso y ojos pretos tú. Morenica, graciosica sos, tú morena y yo gracioso y ojos pretos tú. Morenica, graciosica sos, tú morena y yo gracioso y ojos pretos tú. Morenica, graciosica sos, tú morena y yo gracioso y ojos pretos tú.
Hey, how are you doing, guys? I hope you're doing good, and girls. So I'm going to continue with a song that I wrote myself, and this one is actually a love song. It's called Waiting, and I decided to sing it today because the lyrics seem in a way very fitting to the times of the pandemic. I wrote it in 2011. I was in an artist retreat in Germany, And I was waiting at a train station for my boyfriend who didn't show up. And so I came back to my room, my hotel room, and passing on the way, I saw the theater of the village. And somehow something prompted me to push the door in, and I did, and it opened, and I went in. It was like 1 o'clock at night, and I played on the piano. Nobody was there. I was the only one there. And I wrote this song. It's called Waiting, and the lyrics go like this. So I'm alone, and the rain drops outside. I'm afraid as the wind blows hard now. And I'm afraid that I won't get through the night ahead when it's so cold anyway. I'm alone and I won't go outside. I'm afraid as the wind calls out my name. But the answer freezes in my throat when it's so cold. So if you are being quarantined anytime soon, you can play this song and I hope you'll feel a little bit better.
And the raindrops outside, I'm away. And the wind goes out now, I'm afraid that I won't get through the night ahead. When it's so cold anyway. When you're back, you sweep the night away. And we sleep so tight now, but alone. When I see the clouds now, and I'm here in the thunder's playground. I'm waiting for you, waiting for you. Am I? Waiting for you, waiting for you, I'm alone, and I won't go outside. I'm afraid as the wind calls out my name, but the answer freezes in my throat when it's so cold, so cold. I'm waiting for you, waiting for you. Oh, am I, waiting for you, waiting for you, you. I'm waiting for you, waiting for you. Oh, am I waiting for you, waiting for you, you are.
That was wonderful. Nani, thank you so much once again for being here with us. I'm in awe of your gift for connecting us here with, centuries of time and music, as well as with each other, with your songs that you're writing, in the here and now. So thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. And you guys are all pros, so it's been a pleasure working with you. So thanks for that.
Well, hopefully we'll get to have you once the pandemic is a thing of the past, hopefully sooner than later. But hopefully we get to host you at our actual temple in Los Angeles. I look forward to that day. Yeah. So we'll end today's program with one more song from Nani. But before we do, I want to let you know that the recording of today's concert, as well as our past online events, are available at arts.tioh.org. So please feel free to watch, rewatch, and share them with your friends and family. And to hear about future programs, you can also visit our website and sign up for emails and follow Temple Israel of Hollywood on Instagram. And speaking of what lies ahead, I hope you'll join us again this coming Thursday night, the last night of Hanukkah, because at 5 p.m. we'll be lighting the candles together. And at 7 p.m., we've got another at-home performance, this time with Jewish and Persian composer and violinist Chloe Pourmoradi. And for my friends in the religious school, I want to say, don't forget that you have your Hanukkah drive-through event, which begins very, very soon at about 10:30 this morning. And you also have a Hanukkah pajama party tonight at 5 p.m. to attend. So I know, right? So thank you, Nani, so much. And thank you to my team, Nima and James, for all your technical support on the back end, for making this run so well. On behalf of TIOH Arts and Culture and Temple Israel of Hollywood, I want to offer all of you warm wishes of care and comfort. Thank you so much for sharing your time with Nani and myself. And now, here with our final song is Nani Noam Vazana performing a traditional Ladino song in which a mother and a daughter dialogue about feminine energy and the power of love that crosses boundaries and generations. La comida, la mañana, tomorrow's breakfast.
So before I play the last song, I just want to do a little shout out to all the people that were here today. So thank you so much for being and for watching. And as a little thank you, I would love to invite you to go on my website, nanimusic.com, and to enjoy 20% off everything that's on the online store as a special Hanukkah gift. So if you put the code in TIOH 20%, then it will be applied to your cart. The song La Comida La Mañana is coming up, tomorrow's breakfast. And if you want to clap along, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
La comida la mañana la tendré, la traigo atrás. La comida la mañana la tendré, la traigo atrás. Que lo sepa mi madre que yo quiero desposar. Que lo sepa mi madre que yo quiero desposar. Yara da 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 ya da da ya da ya da ya da da ya da ya da ya da 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 da. Yara da 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 ya da da ya da ya da ya da da ya da ya da. Tu can can can. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Can can can. Una hora en la ventana, otra hora en el balcón. Una hora en la ventana, otra hora en el balcón. Ella cuando era moza hizo amor con mi señor. Ella cuando era moza hizo amor con mi señor. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Tu can can can. Yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Tu can can can. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 ya yo da 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 ya 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 da 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 ya la 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 comida a la mañana la tendré, la traigo atrás. La comida a la mañana la tendré, la traigo atrás. Que lo sepa la mi madre que yo quiero desposar. Que lo sepa la mi madre que yo quiero desposar.
Thank you for having me, Diana, James, Nima, and everybody for listening. See you another time.